That sounds like heaven.
Episode title, head down, button in there.
What we're all about to do with all the 10 Tommy guns.
Hey, I'm already there.
Yeah, you are. You're a Molotov cocktail.
Hot.
Welcome to episode 2 of the bonus thing. Still haven't decided on a name for it. Welcome to the Average Adventuring Party podcast, where as far back as the GM could remember, he always wanted to be a good feather.
No.
No?
No.
Not a single Animaniacs fan.
Okay.
No, I
Why does
follow.
that sound familiar?
Watch the reboot. They didn't even mention them.
That's sad.
They got rebooted.
Not rebooted. It's more of a continuation.
Yeah.
It's good. They just didn't bring everything back.
Give them time.
We brought back Pinky and the Brain, though.
Alright, so let's see. What happened last time? You guys had a totally uneventful dinner.
Yeah.
Everybody went home.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Wonderful show.
Yeah, you got a good show.
Again.
I got paid.
You think they're going to pay you.
Now it goes all to insurance costs.
Yeah, so while these guys were in various positions at a club, someone had busted in, started shooting people, and when we left off, at least one of those masked figures had been unmasked to reveal a dog, gotten beaten up and tossed into the center of the room, and there is a cat who has been orchestrating the whole thing. Told you to look behind you, and a bunch of guys with Tommy guns ran in. And a bunch of guys with Tommy guns ran into the front. And that's where we'll pick up. She starts by pointing at you guys and just pointing to the floor. I mean,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
one of you is already there. What do the other three of you do? You're being covered probably by, like I said, about 20 guns. I know you're pretty tough, but I don't think you'll be able to absorb a shotgun blast or a Tommy gun burst.
No. Does it look like they're aiming, like, chest height?
Yeah, like the ones behind you are specifically all just trained on you. And
the ones in the front door?
The ones in the front door are probably aiming at Binx.
She's been the loudest thing over there.
Yeah, since he's tossing tables and kicking people and.
And they have no proof I tossed that table.
Well, there was a salad on it, and when the table went, the salad went.
Do you think I tossed the salad?
Yeah, they're more concerned with that. And since Annie was over there in the doorway by Rollie, they probably got their guns on you as well.
I'm gonna make my tiny little gun disappear real quick.
Okay.
Slowly get down on the floor. I don't have any guns, so hands up.
I'll put the Molotov in my pocket.
Yeah. So just jot down that you have that gadget.
One Molotov.
Is Gabe still panicked?
I would assume so. honestly.
Mechanically, no, since you're out of combat. But you are being faced down by guys with guns, and this is not your...
I didn't magically become calm.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a little high-strung anyway.
Seeing that, I'm going to say that I would like to walk towards him and say, hey, little guy.
Yeah, I was going to do
It's
that.
going to be okay. And kind of hunker down with him.
Yeah.
Define okay.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
Those guys move in.
I'll put you in my pocket if I have to.
They dress the same as the other guys?
Yes.
Okay.
So suits, guns, masks. We'll say one guy probably picked up a fedora somewhere.
I wonder whose it is.
Oh. It's like a 10-gallon fedora for him.
It's okay, I'll get it back.
The cat does walk up to that figure that she shot and just puts 2 more in his head. And then she starts directing her men to break you guys up and break the crowd up, what remains of it. There was maybe 30 or 40 people in here, including the wait staff and all of the cooks and everything that kind of got shoved aside in that whole scuffle.
What does she seem to be doing with them?
She steps off to the side, and every now and then one of the guys will go to put someone with somebody else, and she'll be like, not that one. And whenever someone goes to move one of you guys, she basically has the four of you put together. And after a few minutes, we'll say there's maybe 25 or 30 people left after that whole ordeal, and there's probably 10 of them in front of her. And you hear her say, "Now, who was it?" And kind of pause, look at the people in front of her, and one of them says, "The Empirica family?" She goes, "Very good. Get out of here." And those people just get hustled out by guys with guns.
Okay, so everybody hear that, right? Everybody know the answer when she asks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get out of here safely.
Oh, that's the plan.
She snaps her fingers, and one of her guys walks over to her, and he's got kind of like a steamer trunk, and he sets it on a table and flips it open, and she starts pointing at various groups of people, of survivors. And, one group will be brought up to her. You notice she starts putting collars on them. She's got her back to you, so you can't read her lips or hear what she's saying, but she says something to each of those people, and then, looks at her watch, and then points at the door, at which point they're escorted out. And this happens, 3 or 4 times before she gets to you. And you 4 are the only 4 left in the room besides her men.
Great.
And she walks over to you, just kind of hunkers down and sits on the edge of a seat and just pulls her mask off. There's underneath her mask, there is, as expected, a cat. She has a gray face with white mouth and ears.
That bitch.
We're fucked.
So
It's all because she threw her food.
Turn pretzel into a gangster.
so Binx,
Mm-hmm.
since you're probably the only one who's got a chance at this, give me a mind and questioning. Or I'm sorry, mind and academics.
No, I could have a chance.
No, I don't have a chance.
I have 2d8.
I don't have a chance.
Probably not a good.
Observation, I would have a
Yeah, I was
great
gonna say, I have a
chance.
great chance with
Yeah, observation is probably,
Okay, mind and observation?
yeah.
Okay, because otherwise I'd just be rolling a
Can
d4.
I do it too? Because I have really good traits too. No?
You're probably not so much into the crime scene around here.
Oh.
I'd end up with 3d6 if I did that.
I got 2 successes, 2
All right.
4s.
So, Binx, you recognize her. She's a hitman for one of the local crime families.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, for that matter, she's a hitman for the crime family that guy she shot. She's a hitman for his family. Her name is Gina Carabianca.
I'm gonna look that up.
You know that she hates it, but people on the street call her the pretzel because she has a nasty habit of crushing people in car compactors to dispose of their bodies.
But she does not work for the Empirico family.
No.
Oh, we are in big trouble.
She gives you a big smile and says, "That's putting it very mildly. Here, if you don't mind." And she just raises a gun and points it at you. One of her men comes up, and he's got this collar that has a device attached to it.
I will skip the bullets and take the collar. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you put it on. Her guy comes up and pushes a button on it, and it just starts beeping. Just beep, 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 very lightly. One of the guys comes up to Gabe with a collar as well, and one to Annie.
I don't think it goes with my dress.
It's basically a black leather
No, I said
collar.
I don't think it goes with
Yeah.
my dress. That's a comment, not a...
Oh, I see. He says, I'm going to have to insist.
She just goes stare him down.
Yeah, he puts the collar on you, kind of staring back. When they get to Rollie, they have to take 3 collars and belt them together to get it over your neck. Pretzel says, well, here we are. You 4 have spirit. Everyone else just kind of cowered and died.
I was cowering. I was cowering the whole time. I don't know these guys.
Well, that's the point. I take it you know who I am.
Mm.
She looks at Binx.
Officially or unofficially.
Well, now is not really the time to be playing smart. You could have done that a while ago, and she just reaches in your breast pocket and pulls out that note. Because really, you just accept invitations to places that you don't know who they're from.
I was going to be in the area anyway.
Oh, I see. Well, you 4, like I said, you have spirit. And I think you're going to need the spirit. You've got the best job of them all. You're going to do me a favor.
Right? What kind of favor?
She reaches into her coat and pulls out a newspaper, and she tosses it on the table. You know, the headline reads, "Mob boss breaks union, takes over." There's a black and white picture of a fairly older female dog with sort of wiry black hair. And she says, well, you're going to hit the boss.
Like with a rolled up newspaper? Or you mean...
She takes, she extends one claw and then just mimes dragging it across her throat.
Doesn't that kind of draw attention, you know?
It does in a city this size, which is why officially I'm not involved in this, and I'll know if you bring my name into it. You have no ties to me, and the other individuals I've sent out have no ties to me as well. So we're all going to do our part, and you've been given the best part.
So, quick question. What happens when we fail?
You die.
Huh.
She says, this place needs to go anyway. She grabs one of the devices and pushes a button on it and just tosses it over into the corner, and it explodes and starts a small fire on stage.
I think you need to find a new place to work.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're in. with so many options left to present themselves.
Well, I have a couple of options for you.
Okay, I like options.
She says, well, option 1, and she just takes that claw and just scratches it into the table. I'm sure the boss, after hearing about the death of her son, will need to wrap up his business affairs at her downtown office. I'm sure you can find her there today, maybe tomorrow. Option 2, and she takes her claw and scratches it into the surface again. Says, she has a yacht somewhere out on Lake Michigan. It'll be more secluded, easier to get to, but I don't know which one it is. So if you can find that out, I imagine the city has it registered somewhere. You could hit her there. I can make certain she's going to be there when she leaves the tower.
Okay. Option 3?
I can't do all the dirty work for you. That's the whole point. You're supposed to do some of it. I can't be seen asking around at the county's clerk office about boat registries and things of that nature. So I figure some upright citizens like yourselves, present company excluded Binx, could do the legwork, as it were.
As in, we just get her in an empty spot and you take care of her?
No, I can't be anywhere near it. If the rest of the family finds out, that'll be it for me. And if the other families find out that an unsanctioned hit occurred, that will also be it for everyone involved. So, you do this, keep your names out of it, keep my names out of it, and we take that little collar off, and everyone walks away. If not, in 2 days, and she looks over at one of the guys who nods, in 2 days' time it'll go off anyway.
So what guarantees us that you will take these from us?
I don't have any reason to lie to you.
That also means you don't have any reason to tell us the truth.
You have my word.
I see what you did there.
How would we find you if you don't want to be associated with this to take these off?
It's the cat signal, you see.
She reaches in her pocket and pulls out 4 little slips of paper and hands you each one and says, you have a way to contact me now. Let me know when it's done and when you have proof. And then we all walk away.
Right. I think we should take a look at option 2. Seems the cleaner, quieter.
Oh, I don't want to hear about it. Plausible deniability on my end. You understand. It's okay.
And if I just rip this collar off?
Oh, I wouldn't. It'll explode. I suppose at best you might get away with losing your paw, but that's up to you. Personally, I wouldn't chance it. 1 of them's bad enough. 3 of them's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this place, I imagine, and she looks at her watch, is going to burn down here shortly. And the fire has crept up the curtains.
Right, I think it's time for us to get going.
Yeah, of course.
I think so, too. In fact, I wouldn't go out the front. At which point, somewhere down the road, you hear some sirens approaching. She says, well, I'll leave you to it. You know how to contact me. And takes her mask off, just throws it in the fire as she walks by.
Okay.
Heads out the back.
Well, do any of us have a vehicle?
I might be able to help us with that.
Really?
You
As I say,
have a vehicle?
Rollie likely does not.
I probably have a van of some sort.
Yeah, you probably have...
Something that has some room.
That's shady.
No, just because a little compact car doesn't work with the quills.
Yeah.
I just imagine you with a little white van, like the ones keepers have.
Mm-hmm.
I just imagine Binx is gonna steal someone's keys.
I figured you were going to hotwire a car.
Or hotwire something, yeah.
Yep. You get out to the parking lot, and there's a couple of cars that are clearly unattended. The guys who just left, they hop in a couple of black sedans and drive away.
Is there anything that will fit all 4 of us, including Rollie over here?
Yeah, there's probably like a big work truck for deliveries.
Okay.
They probably won't be needing this anymore.
There's a delivery truck in the back.
while you try and steal it, I want to try and see if I can make a skeleton key.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you get out to the delivery truck. Those guys out there are clearly dead.
Pat them down for the keys.
The keys are probably still in the ignition.
Oh. Well, that takes all the fun out of it.
Yeah, like they didn't even get out.
Any bullet holes in the vehicle?
In the vehicle, no.
Oh.
If you like, there's still blood all over the interior. If you had to guess, someone just walked up and shot them as they were trying to get out.
Right, out you go.
Binx just pushes a couple of delivery guys out.
You just see this dead body just kind of like out, and then Binx slowly pokes his head out, like looking around to see who's watching, and then slowly disappears back inside. Like,
I grabbed some rags as we were walking through the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to wipe down the seats a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah, probably smeared everywhere, but I'm gonna try.
I think you'd have more luck just, putting them on top of
Okay.
the mess.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, you get that all taken care of.
Okay. Now we have transport. Where do we go?
Sirens are closing in.
All right, get in. I'll start it up. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm in heels and a dress. Someone's gonna have to help me up.
I'm just gonna pick her up and put her in that.
That works.
Yep. So
I'll throw it in gear.
if we want to find some place to relax and recover, or maybe we should go get started on that clerk's office and ask about the boat registry.
I would assume it's nighttime.
it is nighttime.
Yeah.
So
it's not gonna be open until 8.
I'm just driving at this point, directionlessly.
I have a tent in the park. If y'all need to.
That's not
rest.
sketchy at all. Want to see my tent?
It could be worse. You could have a tent in a white van.
Hey, I feel attacked.
Yep. So
I'll take them back to my lab. Yeah.
all right. Yeah. You guys were downtown, and
Can I fit in this lab?
yeah.
You gotta have
I had a
enough
hunch.
space for stuff to explode.
I think these items are people sized.
Yes, they are.
And
Okay.
They are
Okay.
people
those
sized.
variances.
Okay.
So you can fit. You
Yeah,
might
like
duck.
you're probably the size of a very big man.
Okay.
Like you're not a 10-foot tall grizzly bear.
You're a 7-foot tall bear.
Yeah.
I'm probably like 5'1", 5'2", and you're much, much taller than me, but still.
He's a little bit shorter, but he's got the girth. And he's ribbed for no. Yeah. So you make it to your lab and get everybody inside. You probably have this lab attached to your home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You probably also receive deliveries, so you can just park a work truck out front.
It's yours now.
If there's anything hanging from the rear view mirror, Binx is playing with it the entire time.
Really?
Just leaning over, like ding.
It's the little synth thing.
Like a little pine tree. It's just dink, dink.
Nervous?
Swat.
Nervous much?
Oh, just hitman just murder the son of her own mob boss.
Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah. What are we gonna do now? Oh, I can try and take off the bomb collars. Who wants to volunteer?
If she were still standing here, I would.
I mean, I guess you could try taking one of mine off.
Okay.
I'll remember you both when you explode.
I'm gonna fiddle with stuff over in my lab for a minute while I try and figure out some way that these work.
Okay.
But no, I'm not trying to take them off yet.
I'm just trying to study it.
So what you probably have Rollie sit down so you can examine it. And now that you're looking at them, these things seem particularly unstable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you're probably going to have to do something to the device itself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Removing it or hitting it hard, for that matter, will likely cause it to go off.
Oh,
That's fun.
as expected. Well, I can roll out some cots if y'all want to sleep here tonight, and we can follow the clerk person tomorrow. If y'all want to get a start on, I think I'm still going to go to sleep. It's been a very traumatic day. I just wanted some beer.
There, honey. Any chance you have assistants or someone close to my size? 'Cause this is awfully conspicuous.
No, I live here alone.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nope, it's fine.
You did probably pass like a couple of stores along the way.
Okay. We saw a couple of blocks up. Some stores. You might be able to go in there and buy something. Or...
Binx pulls out the wallet that he stole and says, "My treat."
Where did you get that?
I'm pretty sure the guy's dead now.
Okay, you have a point. We'll do this tomorrow morning. Because it's probably like after midnight at this point.
Yeah, it's probably well after midnight. The club usually goes until 2 or 3 in the morning.
That's right.
So you get some sleep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I will smoke a pipe full and.
Pipe full of what?
Well, it depends on how bad the day was. I'm gonna be a lot more chill tomorrow.
For until shit happens.
Too bad you're a gadgeteer and not a chemist. What'd you do last night? I whipped up this thing of acid. It's fine.
Calm, not.
Well, I figured we needed to get more accomplished, so I made all this cocaine. we can move faster.
I mean,
I did the math. You mean the math? No, I did the math.
I mean, you could probably get cocaine straight from the sodas at in this time.
True story.
Yes, I would like one Coca-Cola, please. Skip the cola. Just
the cocaine.
in fact, just give me that leaf. Yeah, you guys probably sleep pretty fitfully throughout the night and early morning, mostly because you're not used to wearing a collar, but also probably just stress.
Yeah.
You wake up, light is creeping into the lab.
Oh, I'll go down from the house into the lab.
You-
I'm not a heathen.
You all hear, just in the silence, just 4 concerted beeps, beeps, beeps.
This is gonna be fun.
I mean, technically, I'd probably hear a lot more than
6 considered beats.
So now, actually, that we're talking about it, they're all beeping in sync, even though they were put on you at different times and activated. They're all beeping at the same time.
Interesting.
Now, can I do a check of some sort, see if they're radio controlled, like a radio frequency or anything like that?
That sounds like a great mind and observation check.
All right. That's a 4 and a 6.
Yeah, you would have to guess that there's some kind of strong radio signal.
Okay. Can I try and whip up a little Faraday cage?
A Faraday cage? Yeah, sure.
Stop radio signal? Would that be gadgetry?
It would be. I'll give you on that observation check you made that if it goes offline, it will probably go off. Like if the radio signal is interrupted, it will probably explode.
Can I build a radio source of my own that mimics our radio frequency?
You can, but you would have to find a way to transmit it. Because you might be able to build one for you, but it's not going to affect these guys, and it's not going to affect the people that also got that signal.
Okay.
But you do know that there is a radio tower, like a commercial broadcasting tower
that they're using
downtown.
Okay. Well, I'll tell him that. Like, hey, while I was sleeping, I was thinking about not getting my head blown off, and
So you weren't sleeping.
yes, yes. But I thought about it, and I could stop the radio signal, but then head would go boom, and that's not a good solution yet. So what I realized though is if we get to the radio tower, we can transmit this frequency, and we might be able to override the frequency to everybody, so the bombs don't go off if we cancel the frequency, because the frequency is coming out. And if we don't want to kill the guy, we might do that, and then we can go and get the evil cat lady, and then she goes boom. It's a thought. Anyway.
I like that thought.
It's an idea.
Or, we can kill the old dog. But I like dogs. They're generally nice people. Cats are mean.
Thanks.
Present company, I don't know you.
I like that idea. I mean, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I'm a head not going boomer.
I think we would all like that.
You look like a fighter, though.
I can be. It's not my job.
I know. I like people like you.
So let's come up with a plan then. We need to find a way to get into the radio tower. If only we had a gifted singer who could put on a performance.
Again, that would be awfully conspicuous.
Why
Or
are we
is that
going to
what you
focus
want,
on
dear?
that? Why don't we just go off the lady? The faster we do it, then she'll take these things off anyways.
Yeah, I don't trust her. I don't trust her at all. She seems like a bitch.
They call her Pretzel because she crushes people in a car crusher.
Yeah. I refer to my previous point. Cats are mean.
This cat is mean.
You know there's two cats right there, right?
Well, they're very nice cats.
That's what a cat is?
On one hand, I'm all for foiling this woman's plans, just because.
Well,
and then not going boom is a great plan.
If we kill the lady, that saves us. But there were a whole bar full of people back there with the booming collars.
We can't just forget about them. They're in trouble. Who knows what those people are being told to do?
Who cares about other people? What about us?
Well, this would help
me?
us too.
What about me?
This would help.
You have 3 collars. 3. Your head goes extra boom.
I know.
So we stop the boom, and you're good.
You know that even if we kill that boss, that we're pretty much going to still be killed because she's got no reason to leave us alive.
Oh, we're definitely going to be killed because we're witnesses.
Mm-hmm.
And at best, we're fall guys, so we go to prison for the rest of our life. So
we're witnesses to something that doesn't matter because we killed the chick that would do something to her.
No. If we don't kill the chick, if we kill the Molly, the dog, then we die. Whether it's head go boom or we go to jail, and I'm not gonna do well in jail. Have you seen hedgehogs in jail?
But okay. Let's say we kill the Molly chick. What does it matter if we kill her? Because we're witnesses to her son being killed.
Yeah, which is no reason
and if
to
she's
keep
dead,
us alive.
But if she's dead, then who cares if we're witnesses?
The evil cat.
She's gonna just kill us because
we're no longer useful.
We got the job done, but we also know that she's the one that's responsible for it.
Hey, I have a great idea.
Do any of y'all know this guy?
No.
Do we know whether or not his ideas will work?
Do I know you?
We're gonna waste time doing this radio thing to get these things turned off, and you don't even know him. It may not even work.
No, but I'd rather my head
Let's
get blown
just go
off because
kill
I
the
was trying
chick.
to stop blowing my head off than get my head blown off because I did the thing that the evil chick wanted, and then she comes by and she blows off my head anyway.
Ray's always a murder potato.
You can take the murder out of the fox.
That's Rich coming for me. who's wanting to spoil somebody out of spite.
I think it's a great concept, but doesn't mean I know how to do it.
I'm gonna change sultry on your character sheet
to spiteful.
Yeah, to spiteful.
Okay, I'm trying very hard not to channel Earth here, okay?
Yeah. We're all stuck in this together. And by the way, in case any of y'all need to know, I'm Gabe. This is my house, my lab, and your stolen truck.
Well, the club's stolen truck.
Yeah, that's true.
My name's Zachary Binx. My friends just call me Binx.
Well, that's good, Zachary. Can I call you Binx?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
I love being friends.
Okay. Thank you, Binx. Who are you, big fella? Lady? Sorry. I don't know what you are. You're a panda.
Rollie.
Oh, you're
My name's
Rollie.
Rollie.
Okay, all right. Nice to meet you, Rollie.
What was your name?
I'm Gabel. You can call me Gabel.
Gabel?
He can call me Gabe.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, I'm having fun. It's easy to play the really nervous little rodent type.
You're just having a ball over there.
Anxiety just comes out like, yep. This is how it is in my head.
Don't you dare.
No.
Gary's gonna have fun with this episode.
No, I was tapping the table.
Yeah, no, it's just funny because the laptop keeps going wobble, 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 wobble. I don't think it's affecting the recording though.
We'll hear about it from Gary.
Yeah.
And you, I know you. You're at that club. You're the singer.
Yes. My name's Anise.
Can I have an autograph?
Yes.
Okay, so what do we want to do? Do we want to go and murder the Molly guy? Which I'm not for, but I don't want my head to explode. Or do we want to try the radio thing?
I like the idea of trying to disarm the callers.
Everybody agree? Because if we're wrong, we go boom.
If we're wrong about,
So many things. We will go boom.
yeah,
Okay.
if we're wrong about, or if we're right about what we think Pretzel's gonna do to us, we're gonna go boom anyway.
Can we at least find out what boat is hers? So that way maybe we have a dash to the boat if this doesn't work?
Yeah.
I mean, we got 2 days.
Absolutely.
Multitasking is a thing.
I think I should go to the radio because I'm going to be the one who can figure out how to make the tower
Yes,
work.
I agree.
And I think Singer Lady, maybe go to the radio because you're singerish and you can get us in the door. They probably won't let me go in the door for some reason. And
Yeah.
I deal with city people all the time. You know, being a laborer and, you know, odd jobs,
You know to be nice to the clerks,
building
correct?
permits,
Right.
you know.
Because they're only doing their job.
do you,
Yeah, oh, yeah,
are you
oh,
nice to them
good.
or do you threaten them?
Oh, no.
Oh no, to which one?
Do you threaten them with hugs?
I mean, a couple of them know me, and they'll get a hug.
I can charm anyone's face off.
Okay.
Anyone's
So-
shoes off?
Ooh, even better.
So me and Footsies over there will go find out what boat.
Okay. Well, I left my car back at the place whenever we stole the van. So, how do we carpool?
Okay, well, I suggest you two, on the way to the radio, how about you walk to a shop to get her out of the sparkly dress?
Yes.
Yeah, that is kind of noticeable.
Yeah.
Yes.
And while you guys do that, what kind of car you got?
Roomy?
I can fit in it?
No.
Okay,
If I say yes, does that mean that you're getting in the car? Because the car is back at the.
I know.
Back
While
in the
you
thing.
guys go
He's
walk
offering
and
to
get
go pick it up.
clothes, we'll go get your car.
Oh, well, then yes. Yes, you can
Okay,
fit in my
okay.
car.
She tears out the seat.
My car wasn't a convertible. Or the
I made
circus
you a
bear.
little sunroof.
Just pops a claw and like tuna can opens the top. All right.
So yeah, they're going to get clothes. We're going to get the car.
Okay.
Remember, guys.
Hey, wait,
remember
can you
one?
drive?
Never split the party. Oh wait.
I can drive. I can do all kinds of things.
Especially if it involves feet.
Which car can you drive better, this truck or his car? Because we're still going to need a vehicle, you and I, unless you want to get us a different vehicle. In which case, we'll just leave the truck there and bring his car home.
Truck's still got a lot of blood in it.
That's true.
True.
Yeah,
That's true.
let's find some different wheels.
Can y'all take that truck and take it away? Because now that's a crime scene evidence
Yeah, we probably don't want to take it back to the
in
night
front of my
club.
house.
So let's like a couple blocks away and then walk to get his car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's our story of why the car's still there?
Got drunk. Made out.
Ah.
When-
God, no.
Yeah.
Why do we have to make out?
We weren't making out. You got lucky with some.
Oh, okay. And we're
Start
going back to
shaking
get
them
the
off.
car.
Hey,
Hey,
when you're done with the truck,
Don't be shaking that.
I made this last night. You can use it on the truck. Just don't light it too soon. It's
Alright.
All right.
So that's the plan.
He has a Molotov now.
Binx has a Molotov cocktail.
Oh, dear Lord.
Nothing can go wrong.
Nothing can all go wrong.
Looks over. Binx is just drinking it.
I mean, it is just alcohol.
It tastes funny.
Oh,
Right.
my God.
So, Binx and Rollie get in the truck.
Can y'all drop us off by the?
Yeah.
I'd rather not walk.
Just closer. Don't drop us off in front of a shop, but close to one.
Okay.
Yeah, they drop you off in front of a. There's a nice strip shop.
I hope you
like
mean
strip
like
club.
a
Yes.
shop on the strip,
Yes.
not a.
There's
mall
a
shop.
strip mall that has a
Oh,
clothes
okay,
shop.
all
there.
right.
Okay.
Just clarifying.
It's the 1930s, yo.
They had strippers back then.
Yeah.
No, excuse you.
They had flappers.
Burlesque dancers.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so they drop you two off.
Mhm.
You have that wallet that Binx gave you.
Yeah. Beggars can't be choosers at this.
There's actually probably a couple $100 in here.
In 1930s money, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's plenty to get, you know.
A nice blouse and some slacks
Hey,
and
and
some
you
flats.
could give me another fedora.
Oh, is yours still in the club?
I don't know. Some guy took it.
Okay, I'll see. What size hat
Guys,
do you wear?
stop. She's spying on us. She's onto our plan. For the listeners at home, the real pretzel just walked up to foil our plans.
Did you determine there's transmission coming to the device? Was there any transmission coming from the device?
Yes.
Or was it transmitting audio?
Probably not.
Okay. Doesn't look like there's any sort of audio.
It's just pretty much a loop of it's getting a signal, it's sending a signal back, saying
Yeah.
it's still on.
Yes.
Okay.
That could have been real bad.
All of a sudden, boom, all of our heads explode. It was a good run.
Not mine. I'm doing what she had.
We're exploring options here.
No, you were the one person in the group project who actually did the work, so you go down when the rest of them. So yeah, you get a nice blouse and some slacks.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of money to take a cab if you'd like.
Which radio station are we going to?
I'll give directions to the one that I know is nearby with the big
So
antenna.
y'all didn't even need your car anyways.
Well, you guys. I mean, we're still going to need the car eventually.
Oh, that's
It's his
true.
car.
That's true.
We don't want to leave any ties to me.
Yeah. So we'll say these two are on their way to the
Radio station.
to the radio station. UJ2, which is to say Binx and Rollie, pull the truck into just some alleyway light it up,
And walk away.
just walk away. Don't even look at it.
Just the cool hand back, big panda, little cat.
Giant explosion.
And we'll say probably by the time you reach the club, you hear some of the officers say something along the lines of, most everybody got drawn away. There was an explosion a couple blocks over. So it's just like two guys out front.
You're welcome. I provided distraction.
So Binx will walk over and he'll go to Rollie and say, "Let me handle talking to the fuzz. I'm real good at it."
Sure you will.
And he'll straighten himself up, make sure he's nice and presentable.
Yeah, your suit's a little rumpled, but yeah, it just looks like you've been in it all night.
Yeah, and he's gonna walk up to the officer and say, "Oh man, yeah, it's crazy what happened here. I left my car here last night, and the whole place went up."
Yes, sir. We've had some experts called in. We think it's arson.
But we can pick up our car.
I suppose if the rest of the boys are done with it.
Yeah, that should be fine. It's you described his car, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's that one over there.
The officer holds out his hand for the keys.
Go ahead and present the keys.
Walks over, sticks them in the ignition. The car starts up. He gives it a nod, and he pulls out a small notebook and says, "What did you say your name was, sir?"
Gabe.
I did tell you Gabel Huffington.
Yeah, Gabel Huffington.
I gave you my full name.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he jots that down. Says jots down the license plate number. Says, "All right, well we'll know. Well, actually, do you have a telephone number where we can reach you?"
Do I know? Yeah,
I wouldn't have given you my phone number.
I just spout off the club's phone number.
Officer, give me a deceit. We'll say a mind and deceit.
The 1930s version of Pizza Hut.
My number is 1, 2.
I've got friendliness.
I got
That's a
5.
success.
Yeah. So, officer writes it down. Very good, very good. We'll call you, Mr. Huffington, if we have any follow-up questions.
That's right. Well, good luck out there.
Oh, I'm sure.
Stay safe.
There's a couple of officers inside, and then the rest of the boys will be back once the fire department. And he just like points over the way you guys came in. There's just smoke on the horizon. So once they get that out.
So did anybody get hurt?
Oh, I don't know. The call just came through. And he points. There's a squad car still in the parking lot, and the doors are open, and you can hear a radio going on the inside.
Okay.
Be safe out there. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a real urban jungle out there.
Plug.
Yeah. And Binx will get in the car and just make it look as natural as possible that he always has his seat adjusted like this.
He's like,
like to stretch my beans out.
no, what's really probably happening is the seat's here, but the back is like way back, so the quills don't hit it. So you're like,
I got a really long tail. It's just I got to make room for it.
There's like a hole in the back of the seat.
and it's
Yeah,
probably scooted way forward. So it's like,
Yeah, it's just some kind of like very forgiving foam that's just got pincushion holes all over it. Sometimes you brake a little hard and it pushes you back into the seat.
yeah.
Your Rollie is able to basically like adjust the front seat all the way so it's in the back seat and get in. The taxi drops Gabe and and Annie off at the radio station, and it is basically a skyscraper with a gigantic antenna on top. It is a commercial broadcasting building, so there's like marketing and product companies that have houses here that utilize. They all share the airwaves, and it's probably the largest one in this part of the city.
Okay.
Okay, so as we're staring up this thing, Annie will go like, okay, what part of this exactly do you need to actually look at?
I think all the way at the top.
All the way at the top?
Yeah. I just need access to the tower. So yeah. Unless there's. Do I know how radios work? Like.
Oh yeah.
Is there a room in there that I need to get to, or do I think I need to actually activate get to the tower?
Like there is a control room. There's a master control room, but you might need to fiddle with some of the actual electronics to adjust. But we'll say both of you, when you get out and like into the building, those collars start beeping slightly faster. And then slightly faster.
That doesn't sound.
That doesn't sound good at all.
No. Not at all. But step out, back outside.
Yeah, I think this plan has been ruined.
Yep.
When you step back out into the street, they're still beeping faster.
Oh God.
Does mine start beeping faster wherever I am? Okay.
Let's try walking away.
Sure.
If not, I'll start fiddling with mine.
Yep, you walk like a block away, and it remains beeping faster. It's ever so slightly picking up in pace.
Well, guess it's time to try and fiddle with it. Let's go down an alley really quickly.
Okay.
Because and probably don't look, because this could end horribly. If you hear a boom, it was nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting you as well.
I'm gonna see if I can put together something that will mimic the transmitter. Like, I'm gonna dig through the dumpster nearby and see if I can MacGyver like a little radio transmitter that will at least work with mine.
All right.
I'm going to murmur encouragement to him in a very soothing tone.
You can do this. Don't blow your head off. That's a 4 and an 8.
4 and an 8?
Yep.
All right. So we'll say...
fix a breakdown, maybe? Even if I don't take it off, maybe fix our...
So you can... you can't do it to yourself because you can't see it.
Okay.
But with Annie's collar, you are looking around, you find this piece of wiring, and you very delicately jam it into the collar, and it starts beeping really fast, and then it goes back to its normal rate of beeping.
Okay.
You are fairly certain that what happened was getting that close to the radio station was playing havoc with the signal, and it had gone into a trying to relocate signal mode, and if it couldn't relocate it by the time the timer went down,
it would have gone
off. It would have gone off. Yours is still going. You are fairly certain you can direct Annie on how to do the same to you.
Okay. Just talk me through this. It's fine.
Okay, but not too hard, not too soft. You gotta hit it just right.
Okay.
Yep. So you hook that piece of wiring in there. And
this can't be harder than doing, perfect eyeliner.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Perfect eyeliner when you have 2 thumbs.
Yep, so...
I mean, I wouldn't know either, but anyway.
She's able to get yours slowed down as well.
Okay.
You are not certain... So based on the time that has elapsed, you could probably have between 10 and 15 minutes to get up the radio tower and do whatever you need to. Once you step back inside, you probably can't shield it. It's just being that close to a radio signal is going to...
So, plan is not completely off.
Okay.
Okay. Judging by how quickly the beep is accelerated, we have, at worst, 10 minutes. At best, 15.
Okay.
So, if we get in there, I could probably knock out what I need in 2 to 3 minutes. So, at best, we have about 7 minutes from the time getting in to doing this.
Okay. Do you think you can find whatever room you need to be in quickly?
Probably, but it would be better if we went to the city and got some type of blueprints or layout. And while they're talking to the clerk, maybe somebody can sneak back and grab the blueprints to the radio tower. Because if we know exactly where we're going, then we can have distractions and I can get in there and get done what we need to do. So we can do 2 birds with 1 stone. We can make the lady think that we're doing the thing to kill the lady. But we're actually getting the blueprints for the radio tower.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So to the clerk's office then.
Yeah. Shouldn't we head back to the house? Because weren't they going to take the vehicle to the house, or were they going to go to the clerk's office directly? I think they were going to drop off the car first.
Okay, we can do that.
Oh, okay. All right. We have
Just
a plan.
breathe. Breathe.
I didn't blow up.
No, you didn't. You did very well.
You too.
Pet, pet.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you.
No, you can pet hedgehogs and not
I know, right.
Pet, pet.
So by the time your taxi pulls up, Binx and Rollie, you guys might have been waiting 10 minutes or so. These guys pull up, get out of the taxi.
I imagine I sat there and listened for 10 minutes to Binx tell me how good he is at, and all the feats that he's seen and rubbed up against. And
Binx has not even talked about feet in character. I just want to point that out.
What you're saying is you've listened to him until he swept you off your feet?
Binx has just talked about all the crime families he's worked with.
And how much shit we're in?
How good he is. And
mostly about how much shit we're in.
Great.
Yeah.
You know, it's one thing to for a crime family to like have a soldier who happens to kill for them. It is completely an entirely different thing to have someone whose only job is
to kill.
Mm-hmm.
And to be so good at it that you are put in that position.
Yeah, and then to have that person turn around and kill the boss's son is pretty messed up.
And blame it on the other family.
Mm-hmm. Trying to start a mob war. Probably trying to take over the city for herself.
So let's go kill her.
She can make us explode.
Hey guys. Hey.
Welcome back.
So good news. We didn't explode.
Okay.
Bad news. We still have our necklaces. Collars.
They got a little overwhelmed at the radio tower, but he thinks he can get in and get it done. Just we're gonna have a very short amount of time to do it.
And we need to know exactly where we need to go.
So we have good news.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The truck is gone.
I saw that.
And your plan worked.
Uh-huh.
It went boom.
Good.
And it also distracted the cops, and they left where we were going to get there.
Totally meant for that.
Yeah. Now the bad news, they have your name.
Come again?
Well, they were going to look up your car by the license plate, so...
So he just gave them your name.
Aren't you the sneaky type?
But they're going to look and see that you're a hedgehog and that a cat took your car. So it's not going to...
I gave you my keys.
They're going to think that someone stole your identity.
But didn't know your phone number, because we gave him the club phone number.
Good luck with that.
It could work. I can honestly say that I never saw them. And I have a witness that I wasn't there.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. So this will totally not come back. And I'm harboring fugitives now. Well, we're not technically fugitives yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, I'm just an accomplice.
You haven't let me kill him yet.
You just harboring yourself would be harboring a fugitive.
Oh, God. What have you done? Now,
Anyway, we need to figure out what we're going to do, so...
Clerk's office.
So, we all pile in the car and go to the city?
that won't look suspicious at all. Yeah, I love this plan.
Or you and... No, actually, me and Binx can still go. Because I'll take care of finding the boat, and you can do your little thing to get the floor plans.
And I'll stay here, and I'll be trying to work on a transmitter here in my lab. So that way, whenever we get there, I can have something I can just plug in and
Y'all
do
two
that.
work out a plan.
Well, she can go with you. I've got this. We've got to have those. We've got to have those blueprints.
You don't need to be alone.
I'm entirely.
You won't
by
let us
myself.
back in.
I
You
have-
just called us you were harboring fugitives.
She's smarter than she looks.
So no, she can stay with you.
Oh, I'm babysitting now.
I mean,
Not that you require it, but
No.
you have a very calming presence, and you tend to calm him.
5 minutes anyway.
Mm-hmm. See, I didn't blow up, so yeah.
This is true. He did
I
not
trust
blow
her.
up.
So see? Alright, Binx.
I mean, I'm the least shady person here, besides you.
Yeah, of course. I'm a fine, upstanding citizen.
So am I.
I swear I don't have any other explosives in my garage.
I'm pretty sure you do.
I mean, I was able to whip up in the Molotov cocktail pretty quick.
In the middle of a club.
Yeah.
With
And
no
it
response.
was your idea to throw it to get rid of the truck, so...
I swear.
Okay. So, we're going to the city, Binx.
Going into the city clerk's office.
Yep.
I'll drive and
Before you leave, I'm going to give you the address to the radio tower. I need the blueprints, schematics, building schematics, all the layouts that you can get. I need them all.
oh, like we're gonna run a hit on the place.
Yeah, exactly.
Essentially.
That won't look suspicious, I swear.
Well, you have to be your little stealthy self over there.
Please try not to steal anything.
No, steal the blueprints.
Point.
We don't want them to know we have it. So steal the blueprints.
Don't harm the blueprints, so we can take them back later.
Also, and it goes without saying, don't give them my name this time.
Make up something.
Got it.
Gabe.
No, it'd be more like, so I can't call him Gabe, can't say Gabe, can't say, what's a good fake name? Gabel.
He's
a
gonna
noun.
he's gonna be looking around the room for things. He's gonna see someone who
Label.
Puffington.
Label Puffington.
Doesn't you have aliases?
Yeah, but then his aliases would be tied back to him. He's trying to make sure that it's not tied back to him.
Okay.
So,
let's go.
alright, so you two pile in the car.
Yep.
Gabe, what are you working on?
I'm going to be trying to make a transmitter that mimics the bomb collar, like transmits on the same frequency at the same rapidly repeating, like basically I'm mimicking the bomb collar with no bomb.
Okay. So, would you like to assist him?
Sure.
Right, so while this is going on, make me a craft check for the bonus D12.
So
Your gadgetry.
okay, all right, and a bonus D12. That's 2 5s.
All right. So
I'm sorry, that was also a 7, so it's actually 3 successes.
3 successes. All right. So on the drive there, you two can make me a mind and observation check.
I got an 8 and a 4.
6, 6, 4.
Nice. So both of you notice when you're about 2 blocks away from the clerk's office, a black sedan pulls a few cars behind you and follows you. It even follows you into the parking lot. But it doesn't, like, nobody gets out. You can see there are a couple of dogs behind the wheel.
We're being followed, dude.
Yeah, let him know. So get
I'm
the.
pretty sure it's her men because they were dogs that were shooting with her.
get the.
Yeah, we'll say one of them probably has a giant fedora on.
Get
She
the.
runs off the door, throws them out.
You get. Make sure you get that information on that boat that we need.
Okay. You make sure to get the blueprints very stealthily. Okay. So I'm gonna saunter in.
All right, you have to duck.
Okay. After I duck.
You step in, and there's a long line. There's maybe like 10 people in front of you.
Fucking utilities department.
I would like to think that I would at least be acquaintances with a few of them, being a laborer and having, to go to the city every
Not at
now
all.
and then.
Not these people.
Not a city this size. But
No, you probably actually never stepped into this registry office. This is pretty much like a tax office.
Tax office, yeah. So, are there any type of signs of forms? Is there like a cubby hold of forms?
Yeah, there's a wooden cubby that's got different. We'll say it's got like 10 or 12 different holes for various things.
Okay, I'm gonna look for. Would it be a public information request?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna find that form and fill it out.
What are you requesting?
information on the boat. Or information on registries of the yachts being kept at the docks is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Okay. So you start filling that out and get in line.
Yep.
I just see Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah, it's
Cute.
it's just this huge queue.
But this giant panda. Pardon me.
Yeah, just like every 10 minutes or so, you take a step forward.
Pray that's not going to be like Jupiter Ascending, where they go, you get to the end of the line,
Yes.
have to go somewhere else. Go to the finally get to the end of the line, have to go somewhere else.
He's like.
Go back to the first department.
Oh, now that you mention it. No. So, Binx, what do you can see in the front door? It's got glass windows. You can see Rollie just standing in a line.
I'm going to try to slip into a side entrance and make my way to the... I imagine I've probably had to steal blueprints before.
Oh, yeah, probably.
So I'm going to try to slide in and find the
City
records.
yeah.
City records
Yeah.
room.
So give me a speed and evasion.
Upside, if you have to climb anything, these buildings are usually ornate.
And would this be an acrobatic thing?
It can be if you do it in an acrobatic manner.
I like to think that Binx finds like a handhold and does one of those things where he pulls himself up and pulls himself forward and uses his forward motion, curls his legs up, and does a forward flip to get himself some more upward motion.
Yeah, sure.
So, oof. Don't fuck me, dice. No, nothing.
Nothing?
Ding!
Nothing. 2s and a 1.
Okay. So each of you at the top of your sheet has a personality trait. You can invoke that once per session to get a D12 if you can tie that in. And that can happen before or after the roll.
I'm going to look for some urchins or some kids and be like, hey, you, help. Can you help me out here? Can you help me, help boost me up to that window? Lock myself out of my office.
All right. What's your trait?
Friendly.
Friendly? All right.
10.
There you go. So yeah, the kid kind of looks around, gets this grin on his face and is like, "Sure, mister, for a quarter."
Oh, I got better than a quarter for you, kid.
Phrasing.
Slide him a $5 bill.
All right.
He's your best friend now.
Oh yeah, his eyes light up, and
Wait for 3 weeks.
he has you basically has you boost him up so that he can hold the window open for you, and gives you the all clear, or so like he can see in, gives you the all clear, and then he holds the window up while you fling yourself through into the records room. He looks at you and says, "I didn't see nothing, mister, I promise," and hops out.
And Binx quietly lets the window close most of the way, but not all the way.
Mm-hmm.
And is going to take a look around, see if there's anyone in the room.
It looks like most of the clerks are helping people.
Straighten up his suit a little bit, make himself look like he belongs there in case anyone catches him,
Mm-hmm.
and then just slowly,
Starts looking through files.
yeah.
Give me a mind and observation.
Oh God.
Well, you'd think that with all these dice I'm throwing, it would be.
Easy.
If only.
Oh, there we go. I see at least, the 2 successes.
2? All right. So you keep an eye out, and we'll say that Rollie, basically like Binx can see down the hallway to the line, and at first you miss him, but every now and then you see him just like go to a different room, and at some point he crosses over and he's just got like an armload of papers, and then goes like back. Before you get to the end of the line, I'll say you find basically a sheaf of blueprints, and I mean like the massive building prints for that radio station, and also a what do you call them, the mimeographs, where it takes the copies, or where you press the sheet on and then put the thing. Yeah, so you find that, so you're able to get, basically the top floors of that building, and able to put the records back without having to take them.
Nice.
And then, you can see Rollie standing in line. She clearly sees you as well.
He's like, zip,
Wave.
zip, and she's like, fucking lying.
So, did you want to leave now, or?
Yeah, leave now and keep an eye on what the guys in the sedan are doing.
Okay. So you hop out, got everything cleverly concealed in your jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys are just watching you, and when one of them sees you, he kind of gives you the eyebrow and the "what's up" nod.
Binx gives him the nod and leans against the window and is very clearly keeping a lookout.
Yep. So they get that nod back from you, and they take off. Rollie, maybe another 30 minutes passes, and finally you get up to one of the clerks, who says, "Form."
Here you go.
She takes it. You missed a step here. What's your purpose for this? Are you buying a boat?
No.
Then why do you need to know who owns the boat?
Because there's a boat race. And they want to enter. But they only gave me the name of the boat, so I need to contact the person.
Well, if they want to enter and they've already got the name, what do you have to do with it?
Because...
Look, I just work here.
I just told you to come down and do this thing.
Yeah, your boss just told you. You're not the decision maker.
I'm a handyman. I mean, this is what they told me to do. The boat race, we got to fix a lot of these boats.
I'll put purchase inquiry.
Sure.
Puts it in.
If it looks like I can afford a boat.
That'll be $2.
I'm gonna reach in my backpack. Do I have any money?
Yeah, you've probably got a couple bucks.
Okay.
Probably
Hold my spot. I gotta go borrow a couple of bucks.
I mean, probably split out a little bit of that money that was in that wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah, she takes it, stamps it, has you sign it.
Okay.
She signs it, stamps it again, gives you
I
a
don't
copy.
really sign it. I just do circles.
Scribbles. So
I make my paw mark.
you should really work on that. That's a terrible signature.
Mama
You
told you
try
should
with
doctor.
these big old paws.
Point.
Mama said you should have been a doctor.
Goes in, comes back out maybe 10 or 15 minutes later, and says, I don't know which boat you want. She was specific, but here's all the boats of that size and their owners.
Cool. Do you
So you look
Do-
for the one that's
do I
owned by
just-
Molly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I just get it?
Yeah, she hands you these
Copies.
copy pages. And it's basically registry slips with all the sensitive details blacked out, and it's just got like the owners and like registered berths, things like that, and ship class, manufacturer things.
Name of the boat.
Name of the boat, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Next,
Have a good day.
doesn't
No.
nothing.
You look pretty.
One of the guys that was behind you like pushes past you.
Oh, all right. I was just trying to butter it up for you. No? Okay. I'm gonna stick the stuff in my backpack and walk back out.
Yeah, Binx is outside, leaned up against his car.
Taking a nap at this point.
I was just stretched out on the roof.
Curled to where the sun's at.
Exposing his belly.
That thumbs out.
Sun's out, thumbs out. He says, oh, you're done. Good news, those guys left.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I guess they were just making sure we were doing our jobs, which you did admirably, waiting in line like that.
So, and it took me $2.
Oh, well, it took me $5 to get in there.
Oh, okay. You win that one.
But, got us
But-
some blueprints.
I mean, that's good. I got his boat registries.
Well, hopefully we won't need those, but let's get going.
Yeah, but at least it shows that we're trying.
Yeah.
We need to at least,
Yeah.
let's
okay.
drive by the docks and act like we're looking.
So
So it looks like we're looking.
Yeah,
and
we
then
are
go,
looking.
and then
We
we'll
are
go back to
looking.
that lab.
We
At
are
least
looking.
drive by.
Yes. Okay. We
Okay,
are.
drive by.
Yes, I know. We are looking.
Take that way home.
You don't need to tell.
I guess not really home. Back to the lab.
We'll drive by the docks. Yes.
Okay.
that's where we'll leave off on this episode is Binx and Rollie arguing about the best way to get back to Gabe's house. So
Okay.
I think that's all we've got for the moment. You two bicker like an old married. All right.
Okay.
So, yep, that's what we got for the moment.
I gotta pee.
Thank you very much.
And resume.
Is that staying in the episode?
I don't care.
So excited, she's got to go pee.
And is this? Are we?
Is this Rollo?
Are we putting the weird fetish stuff into the furry one now? I mean, I already got the feet stuff in there now.
Oh, dear Lord.
No, so that's where we'll leave off. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see y'all next time.
Oh, I gotta pee. Oh my gosh.
She says it's still on.